Alright, hello dreamers, and welcome to Shadowdark on Diesel Shot. When last we left our heroes, they were going the Viking, no, they were going to the tall peaks of the place, so... And they are now deep inside the Crypt of the Law, which ascends into a besieged seminary above. It's full of undead and demons that shouldn't be here, as well as holy relics and other questionable details.
Yeah, it's lawfully full of monsters. No, okay.
Just so. Remind me, is Stanislaw Bravo or Throw the person whose player isn't here?
Stanislaw is me.
And I'm Throw.
Right, Ervo is gonna go off the initiative tracker, and oh right, when last we left our heroes, the ghost of the judge had been seen, but we're still poking our heads around. So, Stanislaw.
Yes.
It's your turn.
All right.
You find
Well,
yourself in a dungeon. You are
Yeah.
in the area with the strange acoustics. 1C. There is the central platform with the judge's chair in 1B. And there is an opened room that has a stairwell up in room 4 to your south.
Bro, you want to move together?
Absolutely. Also, if
cool.
I recall correctly, the stairway has an evil aura around it, specifically. So,
Do we have magic weapons?
um,
One of you's got a magic spear.
I think so? Does Stanislaw have the spear?
No.
I think that's our companion from last week. I do have a spell.
Yes, your spear
That
plus
would
1.
help.
Revo has a magic weapon.
Okay.
I can turn a weapon into magic for 5 rounds if I don't fail the casts.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. Like, priests are really good. I wish I was playing one earlier.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go northeast, or should we go with the stairs? Because now that you tell me that we have like that, it's like okay, cool. Because if
You
you
ready
have
to
plus,
rumble,
that's
huh?
good.
I'd also point out, upon full investigation of this room, because... Wait, do you not have, like, sight memory of old parts of the dungeon?
Nope. All
Currently
black.
no.
What the fuck? Did I fucking turn that shit off or something? Oh, I'm also sharing the DM's perspective. One moment. But before I go...
Hang on, I'm gonna try. Uh-oh, I accidentally hid my
Fire
character
exploration is on.
behind
It must be a
Stanislaw.
failure to properly configure levels or something on my part. Time to get Microsoft edging. Alright, the Eye of Odin is with you.
Cool. Also, when you have a moment, can you move my character back 1 space down? I can't select it because it's under Stanislaw.
Oh, I could just move north.
Yeah, that works. Thank you. I still don't have vision memory though.
This isn't new as of this login, is it?
It was working last time.
Oh fuck, I think it's because I hit run as administrator. Oh god. It wasn't starting and oh god. I made the situation even worse. But none of you are on top of each other, so I'm not sure. I moved everyone's puck once.
Yeah, I'm good now in terms of moving my character. So, that's fine.
Alright. So, do we go northeast or do we go south? What do you think?
Do we want to fight a ghost? I think is the question.
The ghost
Now
in
that we have
Northeast hasn't
magic
proven to be
weapons-
hostile yet.
Yeah.
Also, I
Well,
would
I
just
feel
point out,
like
for the
any
listen's
action we
sake,
would do would involve looting and therefore making the ghost hostile.
you would know from the things that you should be seeing right now. There is a doorway around this corner as well.
Let's go check out the doorway in the corner because I can't see it.
Okay.
Oh, it's not saving the fog.
Yeah. Do you guys mind? It seems like this would be a bit of problem. I'll try and really quickly restart Foundry if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead because that's
for
just
it.
like, oof.
Yeah, like it would become pretty difficult to do a lot of things.
Yeah, it's way too dark in here.
Log out.
So go for it.
Set up. Yeah, you can lose your connection really quick.
Yep.
Sorry, you're not supposed to run Foundry as administrator because it breaks some features.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I did it because for some reason when I tried to turn it on today, nothing would work. I was probably just not being patient enough.
He sounds very.
Okay, it should be open again.
Okay. Loading in.
I'm not seeing a shadow memory. Are you guys?
Nope. Let me try moving. Oh no, the game's paused. I can't do that.
Game unpaused.
I do not see any memory.
Oh lord. Oh man.
Jesus Christ! I changed nothing. What the fuck? All right. Let me go say it one more time. Fog exploration. Track the exploration progress of tokens, removing fog from areas they have explored. If disabled, only okay. So that's enabled right now.
Try turning it off and on.
That's what we're gonna do.
When in doubt.
I have just flicked it back on. Try again.
Nope.
Oh god. If you unselect your character, can you see?
Can I?
Wait a second. Wait. If I select the people on the boat,
Oh god, yeah, it appears just fine.
Wait. You can see the boat.
okay,
Is this a
zoom
levels
out.
configuration issue? I'm going back to thinking it's a levels configuration issue. What an
I
idiot.
don't
Yeah, because
see
we
the
went up
boat.
a level, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's
Oh
it.
god, I enabled something I shouldn't have. Wait a minute.
Oh.
That's it.
What about now? Hold on, I'm gonna... One moment. I'm gonna force us to reload because there was an option that was enabled that's never supposed to be enabled if you have multiple floors.
Oh.
And I think that's why I was working on one level and not the other.
Still dark.
The thing is, like, we were on this floor last time. Did we notice this?
No, I think we just got up to the floor and didn't do much. So
Well, you hang out with the ghost and got through this door. It feels like we would have noticed.
Yeah, I think it was fine last time, and like on this level.
I haven't updated or changed anything about the Shadowdark thing or touched it. It's just acting differently despite the... Oh my god.
Don't you love computers?
Hold on.
Man.
Configure.
I don't suppose you could easily copy and paste the whole floor and put it on ground level.
I mean, things like that aren't impossible, but we begin to complicate a lot of other things, like tracking the tokens, darkness level. Apply, overlay, darkness in the scene diminishes light source, nighttime global. Door. Alright, one more thing. Configure, manage modules. Alright. I have a very bad solution, but I will present it to you. Because frankly, I've done some. It's not worth whatever we would have to do to fix this, probably, because we have no idea how long it would take. So, Hervo is a seer and has just discovered the presence of the ghost judge. As they chant, they etch something on the floor. You are intrigued by what you see there. Ooh. Ah. Let me just, fucking,
By the way, does Stanislaw have a lit?
no, I don't have
a
any
light source?
torches.
Oh, okay.
I think with the technical difficulties, it's fine.
I was just wondering if you had one active right now. If I would be able to see it. But no
Actually,
worries.
I have an idea. If it worked until we moved the floors, can we move our tokens down a floor, then back up and see if it works?
not a bad idea. Hold on, I'll take you guys over here, and, let me see if I can make this a proper stairwell as well. Place drawing of stairs. I draw this. Then I think I did you guys all up to 25 instead of 20 for some reason too. Yeah, because if I put you at ground level, you can't see things for reasons I don't understand. But if you go here, oh, they're not moving you down. They're not moving you down. Okay, hold on. Stop moving.
Am I supposed to see everything downstairs?
When you say everything, what do you mean? Like through? Can you see through walls?
It's like the vision memory is working, so I think that's fine.
Except there's areas we haven't explored. Or are they? Like,
when I select you, I only see areas that you guys have explored. highlight.
Yeah. It might be areas that you weren't here for when we explored, but
I just think it's
Weirdly,
just
when I'm the
weird.
DM, all of the areas that have been explored won't appear when I click on you, but on the one that is a record, like a player view, it will accurately show me all of the explored ones, which is even stranger.
Technology. This is what I have on mine. So, okay, cool. I'm just tweaking.
Oh god.
that's pretty
Show
close
even
to
one
what I see.
below. If enabled, the tile will be shown. Even those are below the bottom height. Max height differences.
The only difference is I don't have anyone on the boat, so I can't see what's going on there. Or like I don't have, I'm not linked to anyone on the boat, but that's fine.
Or is there no like control by everyone? No, you have multiple characters in the boat.
Yeah, but it doesn't. They don't seem to be under my control at the moment.
That's really strange because I never updated like any of them. Like more and more whoever should be there.
I don't know. I'm not too worried about that though.
Well, the weird thing is that like it's yet another strange thing, and I'm wondering like, is this all related to some settings different, or I had to fuck with the settings on the floor above to get to appear for you guys at all, and I had to put you 5 feet above it. I wonder if I just fucked up configuring it somehow. This hold
Huh.
on. This is the floor. This is 20 to 39. My light source is blocked based on their elevation relative to the elevation of this tile. Yes. Occlusion alpha. Oh. Alright. So you're here. If I step you on and off. Oh, I guess this shit just doesn't do anything. Okay. If I pump you up to 20, how's it looking?
Just as dark as before.
Damn it. Although, I mean, you guys can see it 20 rather than having to be pumped to 25, so that's good. And wait, so
Oops, sorry.
if you step over the next room, like you don't retain your shadow division.
No.
Nope.
Jesus. Well, hold on. You have to be very precise when you make a bug report for levels, and I'm not sure this isn't just a configuration error. But the thing that I was saying before, Rambia, your suggestion was basically your seer talks to the ghost and has an epiphany, and that epiphany is I'm going to show you the map of this floor, and you will be able to navigate using that.
Hey,
Pardon the
works
dust.
for
I
me.
understand. It's okay, Madeira.
All right. This is the map. Yeah, I offer you no explanation as to what any of it means. But now, after some time and tumult in the dungeon, you are here.
Uh-huh.
And equipped with this map, in Discord, which I will also endeavor to put as a handout in game.
Excellent. Okay, so came up at 18. We explored around
1B.
1B and 2. 2 was just an empty like incineration room. And the stairs are at 3.
And we were at 4, weren't we?
Wait.
That's the one with the stairs where it was evil, I recall.
Oh yeah, I
You
guess
recall
so.
the presence of the dead in that stairway.
Okay. So do we want to take the corner and get the 5?
Sure.
Okay.
It's as good a plan as any.
Yeah. You got the light, so just lead the way. I'll have the token be in front of you as much as possible. I just can't
Okay.
see.
I feel bad.
Um, do you want to grab your torch?
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure we had some extras.
We're good. Let's turn. Uh,
Yeah, so that was through this door. All the way down. And I will wait for Lee before we do anything else.
okay. Yeah, that this has been a turn. So because we were doing group movements. Okay. So what's in here?
All right, this is the map, so it can be seen on stream and more easily in game.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thank you.
And Revo. Can you guys control each other?
No.
Damn. All right. So you enter the stairwell at 5.
Yes.
You find a wall honeycombed with shelves and cubby spaces, packed with votive candles of black and white wax. Melted wax and its scent permeate the room. You could rip up 6 candles reasonably from their melting molding and use them if you were so interested.
Black candles, huh? Do I detect anything evil or
No,
chaotic?
they're black
Or,
and white and they're votive offering candles. They were here before. They've been used for normal prayer purposes, but they're not particularly holy.
okay. I would say we snatch them up, split them between us. Grab 3, you grab 3.
Sure.
Is there a proper item for candles or?
There should be.
Not seeing it under gear.
Did they just... Oh my god. Look in the Shadowdark book.
Well, we probably won't need anything specific about it, as long as we know we have it. All right, so there's I guess that's it in this room. If I search around, don't find any. Oops, excuse me. Don't find anything else. If there is
Let
nothing
me
else
just...
here. Oh,
I guess there is no official candle item. Frankly, the simplest thing to do would be there were going to be 3 candles. Just count it as 2 torches.
that works.
Mechanically. Through this door, you hear a groaning sound. As you open up the door. So,
Does it sound?
Stanislaw, is it Stanislaw's turn or Throw's turn when this happens?
It can be my turn. What do you want to do? Throw.
Can I tell like how many things are groaning? Is it just one?
I mean, they're not all groaning at the same time, but, you know, you give me a wisdom check to think about it.
Absolutely. I'm not feeling especially wise at the moment.
All right. No, you just know that there is the sound of definitely multiple coming from around the corner and like the sound of shuffling feet.
All right. Well, I do have tools like turn undead, so we could fight them if we wanted to.
Okay, sure. What we can do is you move back,
Okay.
and we use this as a funnel to just get them to come to us. And yeah, that's the position. So I'll be standing there. You get back, and then
There
you
we
can
go.
like
I was trying
cast
to select
spells.
myself.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna wave. I'm gonna light my torch.
Before we actually enter combat, I'd want to cast Holy Weapon on your weapon.
Really good.
Uh, cast spell.
Hmm.
Oh, never
So you
mind.
go to, and you hear like a lightning crack as you know what god are you a priest of?
Freya.
Yeah, Freya
This
is not happy with this substandard adventure you're on and poking around this tomb and worrying about demons and you're always needing spells, huh? Not happy. Uh, and you have critically failed as a priest, and that spell has been revoked until you can complete a ritualistic penance to your deity and successfully complete a rest. So, make a note on Holy Weapon. You don't get it back until you have appeased Freya.
Okay. Yep. Well, shit. Um, Stanislaw, do you have a luck point already?
no, because I already spent that.
Um, can Lee, do I have time to attempt to cast another spell?
The answer is no because you took your action. Um, so Stanislaw, you open the door, throw, you cast the spell, and at around this time, I make a roll. You don't hear anybody. You don't hear them growing particularly closer. It is Stanislaw's turn again.
All right, I turn on the torch
Right?
and move out.
All right. You see shuffling down the corridor, what appears to be a Nord, like you, except rather, dead. And They turn towards you with sunken eyes and sodden with blood and viscera clothing. And you see all around there's neatly stacked and polished bones and skulls bound with red cord. And there's a shuffling, brutalized Nord ahead of you. And what appears to be a half-exploded robed body nearby it. And it goes,
Lovely.
So, you've moved, and is taking out a torch in action?
Yeah, light again is an action, but I think I can still move, right? Because I was hoping to just move out
Yeah, I'll
and rush
call it
back.
because you like poked your head in and you poke your head out and then you shake it all about. Unfortunately for you, this is an archway, not like a door, so there's not like a door to quickly slam behind you here. But yeah, you can get back in the room.
But it's still a funnel, right?
Still a funnel, yeah. It's still a 5-foot wide space, so you can get back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Revo is going to gain a turn again, purely for combat-y purposes. Throw. It's your turn, and I presume Stanislaw, you communicate what you've just witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I don't have shared vision with Stanislav, so I couldn't see. How far away are they from the door? Hello? Can you hear me?
So you want to see how far what is from the door?
The undead Nord.
Are you gonna poke your head out and check?
Well, I was just asking, asking Stanislav.
About 30
It's
feet.
around here.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
Yeah. Bit of a distance away, so just get ready.
Okay. I'm going to stand at the ready here and attempt to cast Bless on Stanislaw. I do not succeed. Okay. Well, that's my action.
At least it wasn't a critical failure.
Stanislaw goes unblessed. There's and a shuffling of feet.
I still can't
stepping in viscera and blood.
Ugh.
Ooh, a zombie comes around the corner and slams at the first foe there. A dead Nord clawing at the country folk. What does it all come to? What does the dungeon come to, folks? 2 damage to Stanislaw.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, 1, 2. Another kind of comes up and tries to claw at you around the wall, at the corner, failing as he jams his dead face, drooping jaw, rotting fetid tongue lolling out. Tries to slam at you, his weapon rusting in its hilt, and you in its scabbard. And one. You see more desiccated flesh around the corner and hear more stammering. Squick, squick, steps in blood. Heavy metal and hide bound to their bodies weigh these corpses down as they shuffle. There are several more on the way. You hear more distant movement as well. All right. And it is now Revo's turn. I'm going to presume Revo chooses to stab the guy in the doorway. That does hit the enemy AC. He pokes this zombie for 1 damage, and he realizes this zombie has not been set up well. Oh god.
The beauty of scuff streams.
You pokes him in the hand and it like comes open a bit. Marrow seeps, but it doesn't matter. The blood is pretty much coagulated in the wound. Won't be so easily disassembled. It is Stanislaus' turn. Stanislaus, what's the play?
I'm axing.
Pulled up and saw critical failure and was like, oh god, what luck. Alright, you deal 5 damage. Whooshing. You hack into his chest and ribs splatter on the ground, revealing a rotted, unbeating heart.
Ugh, not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan either. Okay. It's your turn, Throw.
Okay, alright. Since the zombie's still standing, I will attack. I will approach and attack with my hammer. Have at thee.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'll take that. Excellent.
Yeah, you smack him down to 6. I have a question. Is there anything magical about your Warhammer right now?
Currently no.
However, your foe, despite the fact that you've smashed the right arm to uselessness, it falls off, tendons kind of like trailing to it as it tears off like so much construction paper. The foe remains up at 1 gaming.
Boo.
We've got Stanislaus at throw. It is the zombie's turn. The zombie slams Stanislaus.
Okay, good.
I presume a miss.
Yeah, I'm 16.
1 other zombie is in position to attempt to slam on you. Trying to like thud their way through the door, but is just ramming their head, cracking their skull more and more into the wall as they try and get by this alcove. 1, 2. Yeah, so you do, however, see and hear zombies packing in tight. The undead Nord menace closing in, rotting, fetid, disgusting, smelly. Revo takes his turn yet again, using his magical seer's spear. Delivers a blow, and though it is a weak poke, it is a magical weapon, and the zombie's eyes roll back in his skull, and there's a as it falls permanently dead. As the magic of the seer's spear flashes, a blue instant. And then the zombie is felled. Stanislaus, is your turn.
Revo MVP.
All right, I'm punching this guy.
Right, or I'm assuming punching him with your axe.
Yeah, is that what you do with an axe?
Alright, you hit, and you deliver a hit. Thankfully, I don't have to ask 1 or 2-handed because it's 8 either way, much like last time. You hack through his skull, and his head is split in half, flailing purposely as the brain splooges out, but the body remains animate. Ro, it's your turn.
Can I reach zombie from here?
I would let you, like, you're like a short... Are you a dwarf? Yeah, you're like a little fella. You can come in and, like, dance under the line a little. Give me
He
an
goes
attack.
beneath my legs.
Yeah, hop in between under the legs. That Gimli Legolas action. Give me that attack.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna have a dwarf crossing moment, aren't we?
Actually, the one closest to us is already pretty low. So rather than a weapon attack, I'm gonna push my luck and try another spell cast. I cast Smite successfully for maximum damage.
Oh my
I must
goodness.
show Freya that I am worthy.
powerful smite descends upon the foe, and they burst into holy flames as the smite crashes through them, splitting the rest of them down the spine, sending the organs flying with a hellfire of blue ripping up their innards. They're destroyed. Back around the corner.
God. Actually, I don't mind being in front.
You want to step into the gap, so to speak?
Yeah. Go ahead and put me over there.
All right. You want to change spots, Stanislaw?
Do you really want to stay there?
I mean, unless we're retreating, but I have like double your health
Okay,
and
sure,
15
sure, sure.
AC.
Sure, sure.
The zombies close in. Again, only 2 can fight you from this point.
Oh yeah, you're a
One
cleric.
goes for a slam, another goes for a slam. Zombie arms slap and flail in and about and around at you. Missing is Ravo's turn. He gives
Hell
the
yeah.
poke. Boop. The holy poker. Stanislaw.
All right. Cool. Is there anyone within range for me to hit?
I think you'd have to step in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna-
come in over, swing over his head. Yeah, you can just hit the one out through the main door.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's
Playing a little
go.
loosey goosey like we did in that first dungeon. It's a Shadowdark way. Be a little loose.
Oh, there's one right at the doorway.
Are you two-handed or one-handed? Yeah, there is. Wait, can you not see
One-handed,
that?
one-handed.
Okay.
Bobby, can you not see the zombie?
It's covered by the dead one.
Oh, that's funny because like the live one is on top for me.
Yeah, well, I see it. So.
All right. Was it one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed, one.
All right, you set him down to 0 town, and then their undead resilience allows them even bisected. They're like the lower half of the torso. It continues to lurch forward, and the upper half is dangling from it. Terrible undead black brumming organs replacing their proper body, motivating them to swing upside down at you, continuing onwards despite the brutal damage to their body. Throw.
Let's see. I think I will let Ravo deal with the one at 1 HP. So let's hit the one next to it.
You know, if only we had burning hands.
Yeah, I know. The moment that my wizard character retreats is when we need all the magic damage. I got some pretty good hammer damage going right there.
And crushes through, cracking the hip wide open, sending viscera pouring over the breach as it all just falls apart. Corpse destroyed. The zombies mindlessly march forward. Slams coming through the door. The first one shoulder checks you hard, cracking into your face. The other thuds up against your armor ineffectually. But that first one, despite the efficacy of sliding past your guard, is but a little thwap in the great bucket of Thoreau's health. Would have killed a lesser dwarf, but not Thoreau.
Yeah, come at me.
The zombies have had their fill of turns. It is Ravo's turn. You can hold your actions as a player in this game, right? Am I crazy?
I believe so. I don't see why not, honestly.
What word would bring me to the... concept of a held action when held action. I think it's actually deliberately not a feature of Shadowdark, because otherwise I would have Revo wait, because it makes far more sense for him to only poke. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he's gonna do 1 damage. What the? How is he always rolling 1 on the 1d6?
I don't
But this would be
know.
enough to,
Roll
like, take
again.
out
I
the
want to see
up
if
at
you can
1
get above a
gamers.
2.
Because it's a magic weapon. I digress. It's Stanislav's turn.
All right, Stanny, don't mess up, please.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
I
messing up
think
at
he
all,
heard you.
Stanny.
Yeah, Ocho on that guy.
Um, so you're dealing 8 damage. Damaggio. He's up at 2 gaming. You hack into his right breast, sending the organ splattering to the ground, cracking his right arm, spasms behind him uselessly, but his left is still flailing. Throw. The left arm flails at you. Blood and viscera from pustules deep within the rotted carcass of this Nord. Stripped, dead armor falling from him like his body is forcing its way at you. What do you do, O priest of Freya?
It's time to play some ball. Some baseball with a
Play
hammer.
the old ball game.
That's 10. Does that hit?
Deliver a hit. They roll a check. They survive.
Ah, come on.
They're up at 1 gaming as you just viscerally crack their head, and despite the pulped brain cage, keep the key. Oh, there's just black bile spurting out of the stump, with a ruined head mostly falling away. Skull and brain dashed to the ground.
Can I see from here if there are more zombies beyond this, what is this, set of
This
4?
is pretty much what you can see. You don't hear or see sign of more of them, but you can see what you can see in this aperture.
Sure. Okay.
You're probably the next time you down one, you're probably about to get pretty definitive proof though, because this is sort of the 4 fill section in front of you.
Right. All good.
All right, it is the zombies' turns. Ugh. The brainless bastard tries to slam the one good arm into you, ineffectually slapping at your thigh. The one around the corner rams his head into the wall and tries to dive his arm over, windmilling at you. Windmilling, I say. Managing to batter you down and put a thud into your shoulder that hits hard and heavy. Bro, you'll be feeling that one in the morning. Assuming you live that long. You take 3 damage.
Oh, I intend to.
Revo takes the magic spear Poe. It would have been way better if he was. Oh, but it was a critical failure. He gets his jammed under the arm of this foe and can't quite seem to sink a hit. My gods. Alright, Stanislaw.
Let's go. Rolling, and it is a hit.
You deliver a
9.
decisive blow. Unmagically. And they pass the save as you just slit up their side, crack through the ribs that go flying like bowling ball pins, and this body, you're not even sure how it remains upright, much less animate, but it's twerking around, spitting the one good arm out, and it is just spilling black bile over the floor. You've utterly pulped this thing, but it just keeps going. Throw.
Let me consult the map real quick. I want to see something. Hang on. We're at 5. Okay, there's a fair amount of hallway. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna cast Turn Undead. See if we can
Oh,
do some faster cleanup.
you raised your hands. The powerful light glows, and then Ray is like, I don't
Spray
know.
away!
You've not really been, making the goddess of hell happy. She was hoping for fresher souls than you offer her.
I gotta get through these guys to
As you
deliver more
cast
souls.
fizzles, a slam from that left arm comes, ineffectually bouncing off of your shield. The next one, the foe ramming their head into the wall, comes a little thicker and swifter, however, taking you by surprise as you're putting your hands back together from the guard, dealing 5 damage. Oh, you're feeling that. You might have just had a bruised rib, buddy. It is Revo's turn. Finally. Revo has to make a strength check to see if they can wrestle the weapon back from the foe. He does just barely and then tries to ram it back into what's left of their chest. Oh, he cannot. Wait, that's on the dot, their AC. It can connect just barely enough. It runs through, pokes to the far side, and another flash of blue as the seer's magic eviscerates the undead link and the black organs go inert. Stanislaus' turn. Yep. A swing and a hit. Your axe delivers a decisive blow, shattering several ribs, ripping open the old heart and leaving black bile spattered across the blade and floor. Throw.
Let's do another swing. Bunk.
Slam into the foe, dealing exactly the damage necessary in an unmagical way. And still is enough to crumple the foe. That collapses, ash pouring from their mouth, eyes liquidating, body slamming with a wet crack to the ground. The final 2 zombies, this section, shuffle forward. 1 slam, 2 slam, red slam, blue slam. One of them trips and falls on their ass. The other ineffectually bumps against your hardened shield arm. It is Revo's turn. Revo goes for a poke with advantage against the hilariously banana-peeled foe, ramming their spear into the skull of the foe and digging around, bringing out a fish-shaped bit of grayed lobe. Stanislaus, your turn. You have advantage against this blade foe. Kill him. We're done.
Is there really?
You deliver a sure blow, but only just the tip of their shoulder, crunching it in, making it harder for them to get up. But not quite the dead of undead yet. Throw.
Let's see. I think I will smack at the one that is upright. Actually, no. No, let's go for a death blow. So that would be with advantage, right?
Yeah, it would. Death blow. Bring your hammer down on the inert foe, crunching them. The chest hit is so certain that the spine cracks, and you're certain no one can get up from that. And you are not proven wrong. The foe is dead. The desiccated corpse spewing black bile and organ. The final zombie mindlessly shuffles in, slamming their shoulder into you, bouncing effectively off the wall, not even striking you. Revo's turn, who gives a little Revo missing. Stanislaus.
Nice.
You strike with a critical blow. The damage cracks the body of the foe, and they remain standing but just as you cleave much flesh and a rib from their body. Oh, it's your turn.
More smash.
Deliver a decisive blow, pulping the head. The headless corpse sputters, falls, and goes inert. You hear distant noise further around the corner, but they do not close any closer to you.
Phew. Alright, well, clean up on aisle 5.
Indeed, before you are the corpses of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 very brutalized looking Nords who seem to have been their bodies are already slightly ripped up as if though by an explosion. Some of them have bits of rock embedded in them, and their gear looks to have been ripped up. You've done a pretty big number on them already. You might be able to pick over them for like a sword here or there, probably kind of rusty, but for the most part, they look like dead Vikings.
Alright. Well, if I may, I would like to attempt to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All out. We can speed up.
Come on, Freya. Come through for me. Excellent.
Having sent these dead to their proper grave, she rewards you, and you call down the goddess of hell's healing power.
Oh, beautiful. I will take that heal to full.
There's a hellish glow around Fro. Feels the ice fell, healing his veins, launching his. Alright, and Revo is there. Stanislaw, Throw. Do you guys want to move into the next room?
Yeah, I think so.
So, here's what you see. There are more. These red spits are half exploded, robed bodies. There is a crack where the room has been shattered. The floor gone. It leads lower. In fact, you think it might lead down to where the earth elemental is and your little rope. And across the way, as you step closer, you can't help but hear and see 6 remaining zombies on the far side of the crack. They have no means to advance or harm you, but they clearly have hostile intention.
Well then.
So, do you want to snipe these zombies?
I don't. Well, I wouldn't be able to reliably snipe all of them. Like, I could keep trying to cast Smite, but it'll fail pretty quickly, probably. So I'd rather,
The question is, how many
use...
arrows, like, how many ranged weapons and how many arrows do you have? Because I think someone picked up a short bow with arrows off of someone. And you could check the Nords.
That was Vormir.
Oh. Alright, so on the bodies of the Nords, almost everything is shattered, destroyed. You find one javelin and one arrow that are actually usable amongst the corpses.
Okay, Thor, I got an idea, and this is Stanislaus thinking. I got a grappling hook and rope. What if we do like a sort of fishing where we just like drag them down into the hole and let gravity do that and just keep doing that?
Wait, or if we could hook shot and create a rope bridge, maybe the zombies will try to cross and then we can knock them down from there.
Depends if they're that smart, right?
It does depend.
Oh, we might have cycled the fucking computer mime thing.
What was that?
Probably temporarily lost connection to the server.
Oh.
But it should be back.
Yeah, I can move.
Alright, so is that the plan? Are you going to try and have festive fun times with your grappling hook?
Might as
I
well
mean,
try, right?
sure, why not?
All right, so Stanislaw, describe for me your stratagem.
All right. This is like he's gonna be explaining it. So you're familiar with like fishing, right, bro? Um, we just try to hook a zombie, hold them, and then they should fall down, and then we get the hook again with the rope. So
Yeah. So, give me a strength check.
all right.
Do you have strength checks with advantage? Or is that someone else?
I think that's
No,
for
that's for
sailing.
sea things.
Which this is fishing, however, I don't think they can give it to you here. So your efforts tend to not really work out because you either don't hook a meaningful bit of them, or they give away, or they manage to act defensively. You think that part of the problem is they're not committed, and they're not in like a combat stance. They see your shit coming, and that's the only thing they have to think about. They seem like they won't bait at you until you get fairly close. But maybe if there was someone at the rim, you could get them to commit, and it would be much easier to get them hooked if they were committed. Bro, it's your turn.
Sure, why not? I'll be bait. So I step over. And just for the record, I do have some spare rope in case some shenanigans happens with
Do me a
yours.
dex check.
Okay. You said dex check.
Yep. Lean it all about. So throw. You fall horribly. Give me a second dex check.
Oh no.
Okay, you do a brilliant job. In fact, it looks at first I was like, oh shit, Throw fell, but actually Throw does a brilliant combat roll, and all of them like lurch forward as if though to like seize upon you. If one of them were knocked down, all three of them would fall. Stanislaw, give me a
Let's
strength check
fucking
with
go.
advantage.
All right. Good rolls.
Yeah,
17.
you hook one, you tug, whoa, all of them fall. All of them plummet.
Beautiful. I'm imagining bowling pin sounds.
In like a little like bowling alley classic 3D animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spatter below. Falling to the gap. The next three kind of conga line forward expectantly. It's back to Throw's turn. Throw, what's the play, dog?
Can I do anything meaningful? Can I? Well, I'll just wait. I'll let Stanislaw give it another go.
All right.
Because they're in are they in position for
They're
or in
not
an
like
advantageous
perfectly
position?
positioned. If you wanted to bait them well, like, you could try and do a charisma if you wanted to use your winning personality to draw them closer.
Yeah, sure.
They're like, oh, and they're very attracted to the idea of eating you. They're all kind of a little too close to the edge. Stanislaw, give me that strength check with advantage.
All right. Let's go. And
It's good enough to hook one of them, which falls to its insquishioning below.
yeah, he's not coming back for a sequel.
and the other two finally, animated perhaps not by self-preservation as much as some, you know, perverse remembrance of tactics, begin to back away from the ledge.
All right. Is it my go or?
Stanislaus. No, it's yours, actually.
Bro, here's my idea. I'm thinking I have like 10 iron spikes, so we can make a crosswalk with ropes.
Okay, I like that.
So once we're ready, I'll put a spike down here, and then we tie you on the other end, and we do the dwarf tossing. And then you
Sure.
hammer in the other iron spike, and then we both can then cross it together.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna Indiana Jones the gap.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like I need to tie a rope on him and then toss him, and then I use one iron spike,
Mm-hmm.
hammering in, and then tying a rope there since we have a spare rope, and doing that, and then yeah. All right. I'm taking my time to really get in position to throw.
Alright, so you were both connected to this rope, correct?
The rope is actually connected to the iron spike, so in case like he is falling, that spike is going to like stop him, and along with me holding the rope too.
Yeah, so you're holding the rope, Thoreau's tied to the rope, and there's an iron spike grabbing the rope. Alright, Thoreau, do you jump?
Stanislaus gonna try to toss me.
Oh, Stanislaus, give me a strength check.
All right.
Good enough. Thoreau, you wind up just barely on the other side. The zombies go, looking at you expectantly. What do you do?
Ooh. I'm gonna try to secure the rope before anything else.
So hammering in the other iron spike.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you dedicate yourself to securing a ropey rope, a rope-a-dope, if you will. Or if you don't. And so you got like a rope secured over this gap. Stanislaus, it's your go again. Thoreau moves up, handles the rope shit. The zombies look like they're about to start going. What do you want to do?
I want to cross, so I can cross with the rope easily. No
Yeah.
checks. Cool.
Mhm. All right, and you want to attack someone?
Yeah, I'll go punch this guy. So let's go.
Punching with your axe. All right, swing and a hit, a potent blow, but they remain stood and with you toe to toe.
I'm jealous of your attack modifier.
All right, it is Thoreau's turn. The enemy's at -1 initiative.
Works for me. Let's go slamming. So I'm gonna attack the low health one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, you whiff as you slam into a pile of bones behind instead.
Ugh.
This zombie attacks Stanislaus for hitting it. The other one attacks its nearest foe, which is Thoreau. A miss, and in the case of... Wait, what happened to you? Miss and a hit in your case.
Ouch.
Boom, 5 on Thoreau. And then Revo comes up and pokes the wounded one, stepping in the squick of the blown open robed person, dealing 2 magical damage, leaving the target up at 1 gaming. Stanislaus, it's your turn.
All right, let's go, and it is 6.
Dealing a 6. Well, yeah, you tapped him with any damage at all. The
Let's
axe,
just see if he passes the con.
the axe rips through the heart chamber, and the body collapses, destroyed. Unanimate now. Wow. Thoreau, It's your turn. There's one zombie that stands before you.
We slamming and jamming.
You strike into the foe. A heavy blow. The warhammer cracks through the head and pulps the right shoulder. The bone popping out of the socket and spinning around. The ruined thing just slashing off the side of its body as, like, overcooked meat. The right arm rips off. However, it's a zombie and it's here to go. It slams at you. Ineffectually. It is Ravo's turn. Ravo comes up with a spear poke. And winds up lodging the butt of the spear in a bone alcove as he goes for the attack. Stanislaw, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Moving. What am I doing? Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. What are you doing, huh? You going around asking me questions? Damn.
Well,
Hey, buddy, I'm raiding here.
You hit him with a 5. You hack into their abdomen. The body spasms for a moment as if it would collapse, and does so. Chamber is cleared of these zombinos. With that, you still have time to move about the chamber.
Sweet success. Anything in our immediate vicinity on this side? If not, I would proceed into room 9.
Nope. So you guys move together into room 9, and you see that you have found yourselves within the torch staff storage. You see 3 torch staffs lean against racks in a squat, low-roofed chamber. Throw. These strike you with their markings and symbols and investiture as quite significant items. Indeed, you believe that a undead will not willingly enter close of one who is wielding it while it is a light. A torch staff is a staff that doubles as a torch.
That's very nice. I will gladly take one. There's 3 of them, right?
Right.
Yeah, so 1 for each if I want them.
You can just edit one of your torches to be like parentheses torch staff when you like put that on your sheet. And yeah, there's a door to your north. I would say Throw's action is kind of the gathering of the torches. Stanislaw, what's up? Ramba? Hello, friend?
Nope.
Ramba, what's up? You there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Did Ramba AFK and I didn't hear him?
I didn't hear them go. So I don't know what's up. Wait, they dropped from the call. Hmm.
Not a good.
Well. Shall we just wait? Give him a minute.
Yes. As we know, there's storms and blackouts, all sorts. around these parts and others.
Indeed, I hope all is well.
If it was an office computer, all would be Dell.
Ha, ha, ha.
All
I
beer,
work
all
with too
week,
many of
folks.
this. Well, it appears to be internet troubles. We are attempting fixes.
Everything's fixing, y'all. I am making art for what's on the far side of the door real quick, or arranging for it, so I have been bought
Ooh.
precious time by this event. Always a silver lining. Sometimes a copper wire one, too.
We take this.
We do.
Useful things.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that was Thor's light spell expiring. You can put that one back on. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm not doing a good job keeping track of our real-time elements, am I?
It's all good. There we go. Just something in the ether today.
Yep.
Bit wobbly. Should probably take this opportunity to look up the rules for getting my spells back.
All right. Testing. Test.
Oh,
Test.
oh, oh, he's back. He's back. Guess who's back at a brand new track? It's Ramba.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
I was like, Ramba, what's up, dude? And then, like, I kept not realizing. But lost your connection.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I was wondering what was happening, and then it just was like, oh, wow, no.
Yep. Had to look over and be like, oh no, he's gone.
Yeah. Well, it's also because of something that's beyond one's control, right?
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't abandon us.
Indeed. None would let you go a slunder, a slacker, a slooger. Oh. So, are you loaded back in, by the way?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, the door to your north stands closed. How do you proceed?
Should we open it?
Before
That's what we're
you,
here for.
you see 4 suits of armor. This is the northern passhead, room 10. There are 2 crumpled suits of armor and 2 standing at attention in the middle of the room with viscera smeared blades. The chamber reeks of death. You see that the crumpled suits are destroyed suits of armor, bashed and dented. The other 2 do not seem to be arranged where you would expect an ornamental suit of armor to be. They are rather stood at attention in the middle of the chamber, and their blades have been recently used, smeared with viscera as they are.
Oh my. Now, the question is, can we take them?
They make no motion towards you.
Um,
Have you ever dealt with magic armor before?
I don't know. Have I? Can I try to recall some relevant information?
Give you an int check. I'll give you an int check to think about that one.
I am not particularly well read for a priest. You want to give it a go, Stanislaw?
Sure. And right?
Not your area of expertise, you know what I mean? You tend to do there's like angels and like Valkyries and shit like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, give me that int check, Stanislaw.
I was also a wizard's apprentice, so
I'll give you advantage on that. Some wizard shit.
yeah,
Oh.
so it's just like, okay, is this a Tuesday?
Yeah.
It's a Tuesday.
Animated armors. These are definitely animated armor. You can tell by the way they stand and everything. They wouldn't be positioned here. They are probably keyed to destroy enemies of some variety or otherwise detect people who they consider hostile in some innate way and kill them. The fact that they have not already approached to start killing you means one of 2 things. 1, they don't perceive you to be enemies, or 2, they are strictly told to guard this room. That being said, these animated armors seem to have been bashed in a advanced position. So, you're not sure that you see evidence that they have a strict zone of control. Indeed, given that there's presently a Madeira-Memnon feud, you might go so far as to say that they are probably keyed to kill undead and Memnish worshippers.
Okay. Bro, don't go in. Let me just check one thing.
All right, gladly.
I step inside. Do I die?
So what, mind me, what god are you into? You're into all the Norse
Lawful,
gods.
all
You're
Nord
lawful.
gods.
Yeah, they don't react to your presence.
Okay, cool. I'm fine, guys. How about you want to try, bro?
All right. I take a step over the thresholds, very cautiously. I follow the neutral god of Freya.
And yeah, they don't seem to react, and Revo comes in. It's all fine. So you've all had your inherent move, so to speak. Stanislaw, take your action or and independent move. Unless both of you communally just want to like step to the next room. This hallway to the east is considered a different room, by the way. That room is room number 21. And you actually you hear whoosh, whoosh, whoosh from the east. As you see, whips embedded with shards of rose gold glass split across the entire area. A circular stone between the tomb entrances is depressed into the floor. Expect that as a pressure plate.
Like an unpleasant trap.
Indeed, there are 2 doors to your west, 1 door to your north, and this open passageway into the zone of getting whipped to your east, which I will put a box over.
Do you want to chance the door to the north?
I think you just lost your buddy.
Oh, no. Did I?
Stanislaus coming in and out.
You want to go east and just check out the 2 rooms we got?
Did you hear what Lee was describing with the trap?
Oh, there's a trap. Okay, thank you.
There's a
Okay,
bunch of there's a bunch of rose gold glass tipped whips swishing in this area.
Yeah, so it's an active trap that we'd probably have a lot of trouble getting past. So I was suggesting the door to the north. If you are still with us, Rumba.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
You push open the door to the north, everybody enters, and you find a bench. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. This is the bench of the right. There's a low stone bench here with a black satin cloth with golden thread embroidery. You can tell it is easily worth 300 GP.
Ooh.
Give me an int check with advantage for being a priest, if you happen to be a priest, to think about what this is.
I am a priest. What kind of check did you say?
Int.
Okay.
You recognize this? You're not a big Madeiran lore buff, but you've read enough. You know that this is... Ow! The bench of Lee sneezing. The bench of the right of the passing death. Those whose bodies had been consecrated here turned to... Rather... You think that any undead that touches this is going to have a bad time and be reduced to ash.
Ooh. Now, is that tied to the bench or to the cloth?
Is tied to the bench.
Okay.
You don't necessarily think that the bench would stop functioning if you stole the cloth. Although that would not be a friendly thing to do.
This is true, and we do have 2 sentries posted just outside.
I mean, if we just tell these sentries that we need to kill some Memnon undead people, come follow us.
We can try it.
Yeah,
they do not seem initially receptive to any verbal communication.
Yeah. Let's go west then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
All right, you guys try the doors to the west. All right, so we have a go around. You have both of your turns to go in here. Both of your movements get you back into this room, and then both of your actions get you into this room. You open up. There is a pillar. There's a stairway up, and there is a glass mirror, a gray glass mirror.
Ooh.
So, you feel as if though you have stepped into a certain sort of social media space. Room 11, the echo chamber. The floor echoes loudly to all steps here. Strange hive-like architecture in the corners where walls meet roof and floor, rerouting the sound cacophonously. A lone gray mirror, the height of the wall, stands to the east, which looks like the north on your map, but I had oriented.
Let's check out the mirror.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What are you trying to do? Do you try and touch it?
Yeah.
Your hand goes straight through it.
Oh shit.
Uh, all right, we're going to Wonderland. Come on.
Right. You dive right in.
I'm sure this can only end well. By the way, before can I pause for a sec?
Hmm?
Looking at my pre-spells, um, it seems that in order to regain them, I have to do penance. Is that something I could reasonably do within the dungeon?
Mm,
Like, for example, if currently standing in this room with the items on me.
uh, that might be a little difficult. So she's Freya is the goddess of love and hatred. And her Valkyries carry the worthy souls to the great feast. Um, she does place her omens in bones, blood, and entrails. And there were a bunch of bones with red cords in that other room. Uh, you could try and make an offering of bone to Freya. Of course, these are the holy dead of someone else. Um, the
Could I attempt to do so with the Nords, the undead Nords that we killed?
you don't think she's gonna want undead? You're considering kind of low quality.
Fair.
Um, if you were to if you were to sacrifice something that was actually good, that was magic and you would want to use, then that would probably do the job.
Gotcha.
You think that the cloth would probably do the job if you were to burn it.
Um,
But otherwise, it would be. I mean, it's not impossible that there is an opportunity ahead of you, but it's going to be. You're going to be giving up something you'd rather have. And you do just get your pre spells back normally, I'm pretty sure, except for that one that you got a crit fail on.
gotcha.
And even then, I don't think that Penance automatically returns the spell. I think it removes the blocker on it and will let you get it when you sleep. I could be wrong. But Stanislaw, you're in the realm of the mirror. Whoa. Tiny warped space, but you can tell there's a way to go forward ahead. Bro, do you follow Stanislaw as he disappears into the mirror?
I wait just a moment to see if anything terrible happens. If he doesn't come back,
I'm stuck.
I will peek my head through.
Alright, Stanislaw, you kind of wind up scooched in further, you peek your head in, and soon you're all in this little cramped space, and there's another mirror on the other end. Um,
Huh.
Stanislaw, I presume you want to move through it.
What strange sorcery.
Yeah, I'm trying to move. Oh my goodness, I can move again. I
And
was
you
stuck.
find
You
yourselves in
wouldn't
a
believe.
stairwell with a stairway leading down, down, down to the level below. The diagonal wall holds a carving of a lion roaring, its claws raised, holding aloft to the sun. And yeah, this is a stairway down.
I don't know if we really want to go down, because that's where we were before. Um, oh, also, I meant to ask, did we get an idea of how combat capable the animated armor is?
Oh yeah, you know that they are a level 2, and they have an AC of 15. And
Okay.
they are, they have a long sword and they know how to use it.
Okay, so threatening but not overwhelming, necessarily.
Yeah, you really want to be sure that you had someone with a good attack modifier to be able to reliably hit them. And that a
Gotcha.
long sword is a D8, so they will be chopping people up.
Okay.
So yeah, do you want to descend? Do you want to ascend? I mean, you can't ascend here, but like, you
Yeah,
did
let's find where
find
these
two. You
stairs
have
go.
found two other stairways up from this level. I would point out. But you could also descend here and see what's up. It is the player's turn, and I'm going to say Stanislaw and throw. You know, you've used your collective move to get here, so you're either going to spend your action to move more or do something else.
Let's go down the stairs, see where we're at.
Okay. Sure.
Stanislaw, you pop down, and you see a chamber very close to the places you heard described by your party members who have been here, because I don't think that you were in the original sortie, so to speak. You find yourself in room 24, the cracked studio. The floor has been cracked by claws and bone here. You see 5 splayed ghoul corpses split apart, clearly in the midst of ripping each other apart when each expired trying to eat the other. 3 sarcophagi line the south wall alongside a simple bench with an engraver's chisel and hammer worth 2 GP. There's a large slab of white granite sitting off in the corner. That's what you see. Do you want to like call it up to your pal or?
Yeah, I am.
All right, I'll put a blood stain here for the ghoul corpse.
All right. I follow downstairs.
If you move onto it, it should let you come down.
Oh. Ah, there we go. Cool.
I will bring Revo down with you. So, yeah, there is a door which has been opened to the east, and you don't recall anybody who would have been through to do that. The closed door to the south, and then there's kind of like sneaky passages to the southeast.
Is this where we fought the vampire?
It's
Yeah.
awfully close. Room 25 is where you fought the vampire.
Ah, okay. I remember they ran off and like ran into something that was bad for them.
In room 20, so in room 29 you encountered the wraith. In room 25 you fought the vampire. So
Yeah.
this is kind of like the unhit section of floor. It's 3 or 1. It's -3. Yeah, floor 3, which is the first floor you've entered.
Right. I kind of want to take a look around, particularly with the door here.
Yeah, let's grab the slab first. Do you have 6 gear slots?
Yeah, so you yeah, do you have 6 gear slots to commit to that slab?
I don't.
Uh,
I don't know if it's really worth it. That's only 20 GP.
sure. We'll leave it for now.
If we got space on the way back, we can grab it.
All right, so you want to head east into 26?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just make sure of something. Okay. Before you go in, you should be aware that as you gather at the door, you see bobbing lights. And a glittering of like diamond-like light from the ceiling as well.
Huh. Can I tell if it's magical in nature? Or holy?
You... Do you think that this is a new addition to the crew, or would you have been there in the swamp? The swamp village attack?
I think I would have been on the boat. So not in... Well,
Everyone went
it was
for
a
that.
large-scale attack.
Yeah.
So I could have been in there, yeah.
Yeah, so you recognize them, that they are 3 will-o-wisps.
Huh. in catacombs. That's seems weird. But okay.
It does seem interesting, and you also, they don't seem to have noticed you. You hear them in very guttural voices having a very spirited argument. You could try and, like, listen and figure out what it is with a wisdom check.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Alright, and I presume that you guys just, generally speaking, avoid giving the game away and, like, hide around the walls or whatever.
Yeah, I would like indicate to
Give me a wisdom
to the
check.
party.
You also see a horribly burned vampire spawn. Okay.
Oh, that's where it went.
You hear one of them saying, "It's your fault we lost our bodies, and none of these holy fools will do. If we overcome the wards and sanctifications, we'll either turn to ash or have a rotting, fetid mess." And then one of them says, "Well, we've still had a great success. We're in the crypt of the enemy, and our leader is coming. Soon we will have victory, and Memnon will reward us with new, more powerful forms. You idiot. Memnon only helps those who help themselves. We must escape this place, head out onto the waters, and lure yet more ships here to attack the monastery." What, just some random wayward ship? I don't see what a shipwreck is going to do to help the people on the land win this battle. And they're all sort of like yammering on in this fashion.
Oh my. Well, that begins to explain all the nonsense in here. Um, are wisps like dangerous?
A will-o-wisp is kind of dangerous. Your party has fought them before, and you would know that they're level 2. They have like 10 HP, and their life drain is a con reducer. Not a permanent con reducer, but it will sap until you have an opportunity to rest.
Hmm. That would be troublesome.
You also note that the burnt vampire spawn is kind of like up against a large door. Thick
So the door.
stone door, marked by divine magic.
Yep, there it is. I don't
All
know.
right. I have a plan. We carried a bench down. We're gonna use that because we're gonna probably have to use that against the vampire because they're undead, right?
I think the vampire is dead.
The vampire is very badly burned and on the ground. Give me an int check.
Okay. Nat 20.
So, you know they cannot be killed unless pierced through the heart with a wooden stake while at 0 HP. Right now, the vampire spawn is at 0 HP. But it hasn't been finished off yet.
Okay.
You think like powerful holy magic and like the sun might be able to do it too, but broadly speaking, while they're down, you gotta.
Okay, we need to do that.
Gotcha. Just for reference, would a smite finish them off?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so that is an
What
option.
about a magic weapon like the sphere?
Not necessarily. It would need to be
Okay.
something kind of holy, divine,
Okay,
or I mean, I
One
guess
second.
there's wood in
You
the
said
spear.
wood,
You could stab in the
or
heart.
does it need to be a wooden spike, or can it be an iron spike?
It does say wooden stake, but I would say that Thoreau knows that An Iron Spike would probably do it as long as you pierce the heart. Only a spawn, not a full vampire.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So that just
Bro,
leaves the wisps.
yeah. So, you want to try to see if we can fake those wisps?
Sure. Are they do I know if they're resistant to physical damage?
Well, yes, your party has faced them before, and they would have reported that they have no such immunity or resistance.
Okay. Well, that helps immensely. Honestly, we could run in. I
All right,
think.
let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Okay.
All right, so you're
Something something surprise round.
Yeah.
okay. So your plan is to run in here, ambush the foe, and just kind of start whacking, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and am I correct in assuming that the vampire can't move right now?
Yeah, he's down at 0 HP, not doing shit.
Okay.
Okay. You guys have advantage on your attacks made out of surprise, and you're going to get one turn before initiative is rolled and the enemy gets to start moving. So, the plan is just to run in and start stabbing, correct?
Yep.
I
Yep.
will have Revo go do exactly that. He runs in, he pokes with his magical seer's spear. He delivers what we in the business to call a Revo blow and deals 6 damage, his best roll thus far against a will-o-wisp. He's like, ah! Foul Vikings, you idiots fucked us up and got us into this in the first place. And they said, well, to be fair, we did deceive them. This can't be the same crew. Hey, how did you do a deal with the devil? Meanwhile, the rest of them are getting ready to life drain you. It is Stanislaus' turn.
All right. Go, and I am gonna go in through here and hit this guy. For 7
Your
damage.
blade cleaves through, and with a lightning blast, the will-o-wisp is dissipated as its very sorcerous essence sticks out with blue sparks upon the floor. It is badly wounded. Bro?
Let's do this. Let's not try to run through a wall.
Or you could try and run through the wall. You never know.
I attack the nearest one.
Okay.
For 2.
It had 4. Up at 2 gaming.
Alrighty.
That is the initial go around. Is this will-o-wisp's turn? They turn on throw and use life drain. Well, hold on, wait a minute. They need to attack.
Huh?
The life drain thing wasn't configured. Hold on. Hold on. Will-o-wisp. Will-o-wisp. Alright, hold on. So they try and life drain you. Does that hit your AC?
Nope.
Then they do not successfully life drain you. This will-o-wisp
Hell yeah.
floats up towards Revo. And also attempts the life drain. Hitting. Revo is suffering con damage. 3 con damage. Right? Oh. Got that marked on him. Okay. That's this Will-O-Wisp's turn. Revo pokes the one that's low. Revo? Reaching here. The spear clatters into the weakened sorcerer's soul, but it whoop and splorps around it like the green blob from that one Disney movie. This Will-O-Wisp by Stanislaw, gravely wounded and grievously injured, tries to zap for the light essence, their foe. However, they cannot pierce Stanislaw's thick head or sure heart.
Oh, good.
Stanislaw, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit it.
You deliver a decisive blow, and it puffs into smoke. You see a figure of a lion's head, and then nothing as the sorceress fills the room. Throw as blue smoke cackles and fraffles and throws up a lion-y skull face. Oh my. Only 2 Will-O-Wisps remain, the one before you very weak.
I attempt to snuff it out. Do I succeed?
Strike the foe deeply and dearly. It is hacked apart, lightning shoots out either end. It is destroyed.
Get out of here.
Actually, it should be +3, not +4. But I suspect this still hits Revo, who is their foe. Cumulative 5 con damage on our 10 con boy, so he's halfway to con death. Which is like when you go to a con, you get real sick. Revo fights back, swinging his spear tip, failing as he flails to catch the foe. Stanislaw.
Give him the business.
You hit him with 3. Oh, apparently that put him to 0. You hack through the Will-O-Wisp. Wait, was that correct? Was it not at full health? Did someone hit this before? No, yeah, it had been hit. It had been hit by, at least Revo. Wait.
I can't remember.
I think the number is actually fucking up. Because, like,
Revolt missed his 2 attacks, so yeah, he never got hit.
No, I thought Revo entered during the sneak attack phase and dealt 4 damage.
Yeah, he hit another one.
Oh shit, he never hit this one. Okay.
Yeah, this one moved in from the back.
Yeah, okay, so this one takes 3 damage and is at 7 of 10. Okay.
Cool.
Throw. Swing real good, and it will not have a chance to hurt the party anymore.
Let's do it.
Oh, baby!
I, in fact, swing
you come
it
through round
the goodest.
town. The hammer slams into the Will-O-Wisp. It is gone. Defeated. And you're as... Oh, shit.
Oh, you good?
We're fine. We're
Yeah,
fine.
you good?
Okay, so, here's what's up. Here's what's up.
Now that's what we call a home run in the business.
26 on floor 3. Sea of Souls. The ceiling is painted black and encrusted with tiny diamonds to represent the stars. There were some Will-O-Wisps. There are 6 sealed sarcophagi along the wall. A heavy stone door faces east, marked with glyphs of the sea. A giant book is carved into the wall.
Oh.
Let's check out the book.
Yeah. So, can we do anything with that, or is that just a
So, Stanislaw,
carving?
you want to investigate the book?
Yeah.
Come up to it, and pressing on the 3rd line of each side of the book carving, you open up a hidden compartment storing one ancient, healing illuminated text of Madeiran law, written in Celestial that predates the Kerlisians, potentially written by seacombers. You don't know any of this, but Throw knows all of it, and you know that its value is priceless, but it could be up to worth 1,000 GP. 1,000 GP or more, the right buyer.
Oh shit. I think we do have a buyer.
Yeah, you know a guy. So there is and aside from that, the glittering I mentioned earlier is that there are 100 bits of tiny diamond stuck into the roof of this chamber.
Oh man, I think we should try to grab those
They're
after
worth
we deal
10
with the
GP
vampire, though.
apiece. There's 100 of them, and 10 of them take up 1 gear slot. So
Yeah, we're gonna be busy.
they're worth $1,000 if you can chisel them all out, and if you have 10 gear slots to share. Revo has
I have 5.
13.
I've got 3 open slots.
Revo has 5 open slots. So you guys want to spend a significant amount of time just chiseling the fucking like roof
After
of
we
this
kill the
place.
vampire.
Okay, yeah. So you stake the vampire. Revo comes up, uses the reverse of the Seer Spirit, ashes it like it's Buffy the fucking Vampire Slayer, and then you guys just set up the push a sarcophagus, stand on it, and just start tink 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 away at the fucking ceiling. I would note, I think in the studio there were some stonecutters tools.
Oh yeah.
There's an engraver's chisel and hammer back there.
That was
So
the
you can take
previous
them
room.
and just really get to town. And yeah, we jump forward 30 minutes. Subtract that from your light sources.
Fair enough.
Now I'm going to assume Revo takes 5 of the diamonds. Oh, sorry, 50 of the diamonds.
Yeah, and I'll take another 50, so we're good. So it's all 5 gear slots.
Excellent. So my light spell vanishes. But I would like to cast another. Let's see if I succeed. I do, in fact.
Critically
Ooh, and I can
succeed.
get double time.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Double the time, double the light, double the fun. Prey is loving this new Diamond Dark Huron. Alright. You guys have multiple very high level treasures. What do you want to do?
Honestly, this is a great place to return to the ship. Great time too, rather.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to the ship to drop off the loot, and then we can continue on.
Now, if you give me a second, there was. I remember there being a seashell artifact over by. What was that? The door at 22? Can we go that way and nab that?
Sure.
Possibly end up in an Indiana Jones trap situation, but you know.
By all means. So the party moves west once.
Mhm.
That's your action. That's your movement. You open the door to the south.
Yeah.
You move into 22. That's your action. I described 22 as a little reminder to everyone. There are 4 sealed sarcophagi and alcoves with rows of silver coins over each. Melted black wax connecting them to the stone shelves. A small blue metal banded yew wood box sits on an upper ledge.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't know. Did anybody get the yew box last time?
No, I think we were too busy running for our lives because we failed against the vampire.
Yeah, you guys don't have a gray enamel tipped wand, do you?
Nope.
All right.
But
So do you
I'll
want
grab it now.
All right. So it's got DC 15 lock on it, unless you want to smash it.
Well, I do not have dexterity, but I would be willing to smash it.
All right. Give me a Well, okay, so it's Revo's action first. He yields Stanislaw. What do you do?
I'm going to be I'm gonna let Bro take the lead here. This is just like okay, because I rather play defense. Where is that
Or
seashell?
You don't, doesn't need to be right here, but you do think it might be nearby.
yeah, it was outside of the catacomb area, so like
It's
somewhere
21. Yeah,
around
it's this
here.
bridging area. So,
Okay,
and I'm assuming you guys don't fuck with any of the sealed sarcophagi for whatever
no,
reason.
no.
Um,
Last time was bad. We had a
yeah,
vampire.
and all right, give me a strength check. Whoever's gonna try and. I guess what I'm hearing is Stanislaw, you wait while Thoreau uses a strength check to crack open the U-wood box.
Yep. Let me just use my hammer. Not
With a
particularly
hammer, you have a
good.
relevant tool. Will give you advantage.
Alrighty. Second roll.
Good enough.
Better.
You crack it open, and you see you're glad you didn't use too much force, but you see a gray enamel tipped with sapphire wand of Speak with Dead.
Ooh, fancy. I will pick that right up.
All right. That's more or less a go around. At the end of the turn, I roll a d6. All right. So, do you want to continue towards the conjunction chamber, 21?
Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
You enter into this room. What you find here may shock you. Just kidding. It won't. There's Madeiran carvings of scales, lions, and celestial text blending between the two styles here, because there was cave to the south and tomb here. A detailed set of sigils seem to blend between the two as they wrap from the entrance to the caverns to the stone door. There's a small white plinth here holding up a carved blue conch shell.
Alright. Cursory examination. Is there anything holy? Protective sigils? Anything like that? On the
Cursory
with the plinth?
glance, you don't see anything of the sort, although it seems that this carved blue conch shell does seem to have a holy protective aura to it, and a very decidedly lawful nature.
Oh, okay.
You want to
So,
grab it?
sure.
All right. Give me an int check to identify it immediately rather than checking later.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows? But do mark, you have the carved blue conch shell from the conjunction chamber. I'll put that in chat.
Okay.
All right, done. You guys, well, okay, so you're here. You've moved, and Thoreau looted something. What do you guys want to do? You want to keep moving south? Do you want to move back north?
I think we want to like drop off the
South.
stuff we picked up so we can free up the space.
Yeah.
Sure. And I asked this question apropos of nothing. Is anybody using those torch staves?
Currently, no.
No, not at the moment.
Cool. So, the group heads south, right? And who's like in the lead? I assume Revo is in the back.
I'm fine
Yep.
taking the lead.
Okay. So you guys are about here when these same ghouls splash back out of this pool, and the ghast lurks around the corner with a hideous from their flayed dead maw. Danger is upon you.
Chris, not a fan.
This ghoul swipes at Revo with a claw. Missing horribly. Revo responds with a Seer's Spear. Driving deep for 6. And I'm gonna guess 1, 2, 3, 6. Running a bit ahead. Not trying to stay back and die. Stanislaw, turn. You swing on the ghoul by you? Yeah. You hack into their dead flesh, and it splays into the pool. And you feel free to move or not. Throw.
Sure, I'll get a whack in. Same one.
My God.
For great success.
Yeah.
Alright.
You just fucking swipe through, and just like the ghoul explodes into gore. Alright.
And I would follow and basically bring up the rear.
Alright. The gas. So, you smell something hideous. The stench of the gas. Give me that con save, everyone.
Oh boy. Get that. There we go.
Only Revo is suffering from the sting. Okay, he uses 2 claw attacks targeting Throw.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, is that a hit and hit?
It is. We've got 15
5
AC.
damage, but also you have to make that con save twice.
Oh boy. My con is good, but it's not that good.
Oh, you don't have to roll a second. Alright. You are paralyzed for 3 turns.
Oh god.
3 rounds. So, this ghoul clambers up and goes for a claw on you. Missing horribly. Revo steps back here and pokes at the same foe. Oh, good damage, but a horrible whiff. On you know what? I'm gonna spend the luck. Fuck it. This is the time for the reroll on that shit.
Do it.
Oh my god, the way you saw the 18 and it wasn't. Well, here goes some luck. Alright, Stanislaw.
Alright, I'm gonna go poke this guy. Let's go.
Deliver a brutal blow. The ghoul is hacked head to toe. They're down and out. Severed from left shoulder to right thigh. Splattered before you. Feel free to move about the cabin. Throw, you were down to 2 turns paralyzed. The gas dances around you. Approaches Stanislaw, swinging the claw twice. Hitting for 8, and then for 8.
I'm paralyzed.
Ooh, you're paralyzed and you're down.
Oh, jeez.
So, at this point, I would point out that you guys are in view of the ship, and Selith, Aratus, fucking Gaztog, and Mundi hop out to, try and come help. They don't fucking if I get there immediately, but God. It's the
It's
Revo
1d4
go.
plus 1, right?
What's up?
Let's say how many rounds I have until I die is 1d4 plus my con, right?
I think the only roll that you're making while you're down is just a d20.
Okay. But I mean, like, roll to see how many rounds I have until I die.
Oh, I'm an idiot. No, yeah, I know what you guys are doing. Yes, that's the correct formula. All right, so you have 2 rounds.
Okay.
Let me see if this guy has a good spell we could use right now, because it will not let me open the fucking spell book. That's fine. I know what this year's spells are. So. Content, your class, your spell list, spells. Ooh. Well, these are all very interesting spells, but unfortunately none of them are going to be terribly useful right now. Tries to poke with spear. Misses. Oh god. So, Stanislaw, you bleed 1 round closer to death. Bro, you get 1 round closer to not being down. And, Gaztog fires the short bow.
It would just be the ticket for one or both of us to die inches away from freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, like, oh, I wonder how they're going to go back to their ship. As you're about to realize there's problems in both directions. So Seleth runs up with a bong stick and attempts to get in with his hand weapon and deliver a brutal blow. And yet his attack is found wanting in his advance. Horatus throws a dagger from across the room and expertly plants it right in the foe's skull. Mundi flashes up out of the water, takes a shot. It whistles in and thuds the foe's collarbone. Devious efficacy. At this time, the zombie who survived the fall brings his rock-strewn corpse up or out from behind. The ghast first strikes out at Seleth.
There's Bob, always fashionably late to the party.
Missing the foe's AC by 1. And then striking out again. Crashing into the enemy's armor. Hurting them horribly. Paralyzing them for 1 turn. Alright, Revo comes up for a spear stab. Revo has, what am I doing? Revo goes for a fucking stabilize on Stanislaw. Wait, what am I doing?
Wait,
That succeeds.
did I get a turn?
You're still paralyzed, aren't you?
Yeah, you're still paralyzed, but you're not bleeding. We're about to get to
Okay.
your turn throw.
Sorry, okay. I misread
Stanislaw,
the...
you're paralyzed. Did I
turn.
ever check how long you'd be paralyzed for?
I still have 2 more rounds.
Okay, never mind. Ignore what I did. 2 more rounds of paralysis. Throw. 1 more round of paralysis ticks down. Is paralysis over for you yet?
Yes.
Okay, like this turn or like next turn?
This turn, I believe.
Okay, so you can act now?
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. You're buying almost
Okay.
dead gassed.
So Stanislaus is stabilized, right?
Yes.
Alright. It's time to go swinging. It's 12.
You strike the foe, delivering 3 damage. Considerable, but not enough. They remain standing as your hammer strikes into them. You've barely just lurched back and been able to move from your paralysis. Now, gassed. Now the zombie comes up and swipes at Mundi. The slam. Ooh. Knocking him down into the water, horribly wounded, fate unknown.
Oof.
Bro is stable 3 turns. Or not stable, bleeding out for 3 turns. The Ghast swipes first at Bro and second at Sella. Ooh. Sella goes down, paralyzed and wounded, and having a bad time. It is Bravo's turn. And Stealth, what's your con mod? +3? Holy shit.
Nice.
Stealth's gonna be fine. That's 5 rounds. Okay. Bravo comes up for a spear blow. Missing. Stanislaw, count down 1 turn your paralysis. And Throw, you get to act, and then the rest of the group will.
Okay, we've still got 2 undead, right? Do I want to bother with the torch? You know what? Can I light my torch staff?
Yes.
Let's do it.
The holy glow begins to drive back the Ghast. Although they can't, you're not keeping them from changing where they are right now, but they can't go any closer to you. I presume that when you communicate this to your allies, they can help with that. Aratus, I don't want to do short sword, buddy. Manages to poke this guy who's up at 1 gaming. Gaztog will then redirect his short bow fire towards this zombie in the back line. Gets his con save or dies. Ah, he passes. He's up. He's got an arrow poking through his brain. Doesn't care. Mundi's in the water. Bravo is gonna drag back Seleth and try to cast Potion.
Ooh. Healing.
This is the same as their wisdom, so I'm just gonna roll charisma. I'm gonna say it's a pass. Alright, so they've stabilized one and they're working on the other. Yeah, well, they're still bleeding. And Thor, you took your turn, right?
Yeah.
Alright. And as part of your turn, did you want to back up a little?
Yes.
All
So let's say like here.
Alright, so do you go here? Or further back?
I was gonna be here, like between
Yeah,
the 2
alright.
undead.
Alright, you can like hustle Stanislaw back behind you. Undead can't really get closer. Ghast baits and hisses at you horribly and then runs back into its cave. The zombie's like, ugh. And it can't come within close of you, but it can be near, and it still attacks Aratus. Delivering 2 HP, which is all the HP our boy had.
Goddamn.
Thankfully, he has a con of +3 as well, so our man is stable for 4 rounds. Holy shit. It's over for that. Alright, so. Revo comes up for a spear poke.
Come on, Revo.
Misses.
No. That's gonna be a no on the Revo blow.
Oh! Stanislaw, are you paralyzed still? Or does it wear off? Ramba?
Yeah.
Are you still paralyzed, or is this the last turn?
Yeah, one more round after this.
Alright. Throw, it's your turn.
Let's do a smite.
Oh. A holy blast crashes through the remaining foe.
Hideous thing out of my sight.
Over. He's destroyed. Irvo is able to stabilize everyone with their potion spell and get them all back aboard ship at least 1 health as you guys make off with the goods. There's been many hours. The people patrolling outside have probably noticed on the walls, may have noticed the lights and started to take note of you. And you have great wealth aboard your ship. Do you still think that there's something in there for you or one of your party members, or do you think it's time to cast off?
I think we've had enough trouble here. It's time to go.
Yeah, I mean, oof.
And we've had, what, 3 expeditions and 3 times of almost dying.
And dying.
Your sailors pull you out, and the occasional crossbow ball plinks at you as people realize a Norse ship was pulled up. What they won't realize is how many priceless treasures you've made off with until it's too late, assuming they survive. Whatever battle against good and evil is going on up top, you couldn't care less. This vessel has plundered East Kirlizia's finest seminary, and you and your crew head back to your other longship. And with great wealth in the hold, and much wealth extracted, everyone gains +1 level, and also feels that it may now be time to sail for home, as you have crushed many believers in the weak southern gods, stolen their goods, killed their people, exploded their villages, and made off with their wealth.
Hell yeah. Now that's what I call a Viking raid.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I mean, we're leaving rich, especially because we got 1,000 gold on top because we know of a buyer for that book.
Yes. You are the Wolves of Ron, and you have major market history. Your strange foremast, the drowned goddess, strikes a fearsome image. You wonder at what the eye had shown your great hero leader, Grutenir, but satisfied that you have slain many of the vile cultists responsible, you set out into the world. Upon the high seas, head back for the Andric Isles, having earned your place as warriors. The Raiders! With that, I think that we find ourselves in the post-game here. Ramba
Yeah.
and
Applause all
Dearest
around.
Yeah, we did it.
Patriot the Boar. Give me your... I guess this is like the overview, right? So how let's say Ramba. How do you feel? How does it make you feel? The like the ups and the downs and the what you'd want to see more or less of for the whole East Kiralizia campaign stroke region.
Oh man, if we ever return, I think we need to really get into that sort of like political game that was hinted at with those Republicans we met,
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, oh, that would have been fun to just get into this. So getting more into that would be fun, but also rating was also cool too.
Mm-hmm.
And it just was like, yeah, I think we're punching way above our weight here, but it's still fun.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah. Nice. And anything else overall?
Oh, I think I'm good. Thank you.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Javi, hit me with it.
I generally agree with Ramba. In particular, it was fun getting to see the various wacky peoples. Like the standout to me was the swamp village with the explosives and all of the undead and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it would be the one thing that I would like to see differently is a little bit more ability to tell when we're getting in over our heads.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is many times where we enter a room and are instantly in mortal peril.
Indeed.
And I know that Shadowdark is a
Mm-hmm.
lethal game, but
Good to have like a metric.
it felt like that was happening a little too often.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, oh, I didn't even know this could be dangerous. Or no, I guess it's less that and more just like running into high level enemies a lot in particular.
Mm-hmm.
But like the zombie hallway fight was kind of fun,
Yeah.
just being able to properly bash some heads.
Mincing those corpses, yeah. Well, I appreciate everyone who joined us for this stream, and yeah, it's pretty good. We will have drawing time on this slot in the future. We need to do a little extra recruitment to find people, but hopefully Javi and Ramba will join us again for yet more adventure. So do be looking out. East Kiralizia drops sometime next week, and we just dropped a weapon stock art pack if you're into that sort of a thing. So check our itch, check our drive through, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you, everybody, and good night.
All right, drop that in the chat and cut the cord.